What's going on, guys? It's Colin with WebStar Designs. In this video, I want to talk about whether you should ask for money up front when you're doing a job for a client, or if you should, do the job first and then ask for money later. And the reason why this is important, and the reason why, I've been kind of asking myself this question, is when you're first starting out, asking for money up front is kind of hard. That's what I started out, that's what I was doing. And it didn't really work very well. And it's because when you're first starting out, you don't have the trust factor, right? So if let's say you're a web designer, and as a web designer, you have, worked with 50 clients in your area, and they've all given good reviews, and a lot of people know who you are. At that point, sure, people are probably calling you and asking you to do work or help them with their website. But when you're first starting out and you haven't done any work for anybody, or maybe you've only worked with a few people, or maybe you're new to an area, and you don't have that, that social status that comes from, doing good work for people and having those reviews, it's better to ask for money after. So do the work first and ask for money later. And the good thing about that is you can say, hey, I'll build you this whole website. You don't have to pay me anything. After I get it done, I'll show it to you. If you decide you like it, it's $200 or whatever you want to price it at, or $300 or $400, or whatever you think it's worth. And if you don't like it, then all that I ask is that you let me put it on my resume. You let me put it in my portfolio. So either way, you win. So of course, it would be nice for them to like it and pay you for it and all that. But even if they say, I don't really want this, you can put it on your portfolio. Now, obviously, once you get more established, you probably don't want to keep doing that, because you're going to be wasting time. So if it takes you a week to make a website, and they say I don't like it, you wasted a week of your time building this site that you didn't get paid for. So if you're established and you've been in business for a while and you've got a lot of good reviews and a lot of people know who you are, definitely ask for money up front, because at that point you are able to ask for that because you've established that trust with everybody. So they'll say, they've done good work. They'll look at you and say, you've done good work for this person, all these people. I'm sure you'll do good work for me as well. So I'll give you this money up front, and then I'll let you build the website after. Or whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really have to be a website, but that's just the example that I'm using. Now, when you're first starting out, you don't have that trust. So would you give money to somebody who doesn't have any proof of work? Would you just give money to someone up front saying, hey, I'll build you a website, can I have some money? No, of course not, because you don't know if they are actually going to build the website the way you want. You don't even know if they're just going to run off with your money and not actually do anything for you. So when you're first starting out, plus it takes some of the pressure off of you, because when you're first starting out, you might make some mistakes. And if they already paid you and you make these mistakes, they start getting frustrated. It's gonna cause a lot of issues. But if they haven't given you anything and you're making the website, even if you make mistakes, they're not going to be mad about it, because they haven't paid you anything. So you're pretty much doing work for them for free. And then, as you work through it and as the site gets more better to how they want it to be, and once it gets finished, then you can ask for, I'll give you this website for $300. And, if you want to do that, awesome. If you don't want to do that, I'll just put it on my portfolio and I'll use it for the next client to show some proof of work of what I've done. So I would say starting out, do that, because you want to get clients as quickly as possible. When you're first starting out, you don't want to be asking for a ton of money up front and not ever get a client to work with you. But, as you go, you don't want to waste time, and you'll have that social proof where you can say, hey, it's going to cost this much up front, and then I'll build the site for you, and then just make sure you follow through on it, of course. But that's all for this video. Thank you all for watching. If you need a website built, head over to webstardesigns.co. I also do some blogging on that site. I haven't blogged there in a while, but there's some good articles that are there. And you can also get in contact with me if it's something that you're interested in doing. Also, go to Journal It. journalitsocial.com. So this is our new social platform. So if you're if you got a hobby you're doing, if you've got a business you're running, if you're freelancing or really doing anything, you can go there and blog about what you're doing. And I'm actually adding a new update where you can add links to your posts, so you can link in your website and get clients through that, or you can share information with other people that are in your niche, so that way you can learn from them and learn what they do good and where you can improve. So it's a great opportunity to get around people that are trying to do similar things to what you're trying to do. So thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.